Sean Strickland reacted to his UFC 312 loss against Dricus Du Plessis and even shared that he had to reset his nose twice. Dricus Du Plessis responded saying, "Absolute warrior, honor sharing the octagon with you once again."
Hey, what up, guys? We've been here once or twice. I'm so grateful for you guys' support, man. You guys are so awesome. Win or lose, you guys always ride, and I appreciate you, Dricus. Fucking hats off, man. Helped fight, broke my nose like 6 places. Silver lining is your nose is so broken, it's really easy to reset. So, it was a new experience. But, I'll be quick. I get so many messages from fans, friends, family, like, hold your head up, it's okay. And you guys, man, like, I'm good, dude. Like, losing sucks, but, like, we all lose in life. And I talk to so many people, whether they lose their job, their girlfriend breaks up with them, and they just find themselves in this hole. But, like me, I love the misery. Like, I love the suffering, because when you're miserable, when you're in pain, when suffering, the moment that's gone, and it will end, and there will be a new day, a better day, life's good. So, I'm grateful, and being grateful kind of keeps my head up. And, for you guys going through it, look at me, just, broke my nose in front of millions of people, fucking sucks, lost a fight. And I still gotta wake up tomorrow, hold my head up, and be like, hey man, it's a new day. Gotta sack up and be a man. So for you guys going through it, look at me, and I hope that fucking your day gets better.
Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on the video to help support the channel. Belal Muhammad took to social media to call Sean Strickland a racist little clown following Strickland's defeat at UFC 312. Muhammad criticized Strickland's fighting skills and accused him of making excuses, stating, "He's trash, talks a big game, but he never walked." Despite their ongoing feud, Muhammad has hinted at a potential middleweight clash with Strickland in the future.
What did we learn yesterday? We learned that bully is always right. I've been saying it forever. Sean sucks. He's trash. He talks a big game, but he's never walks. Even to the fans that sit there and hype him up like he has the best boxer, the best boxing defense, this and that. He's gonna go to war. He's gonna kill. I would bleed for my fans. I would die for my fans. Blah, blah. But you go out there and he just jabs and teeps, and he fights like a scared little girl. And he doesn't want to get hit, and he just... Even when you're down 4 rounds, he doesn't go all out. He doesn't have it in him unless there's 5 seconds left in the fight. And he wants to yell and have that highlight reel and wants people to say that he's crazy, he's nuts. He's not. He's just a racist little clown that's hiding in a body of a fighter. He's a scared little boy hiding in the body of a fighter. He's a coward. And he shows it in his fights. And now he's going to come up with oh man, but I had staff. Let me tell you something, guys. I get paid a lot of money and I got staff. But I was going to still fight for you guys because I have to put a show on for my fans. And then I broke my nose, so that messed up my whole fight, even though I lost the first 3 rounds just by jabbing one time every 5 minutes. And yeah, man, it was all from the staff. That's why I wore sleeveless shirts at the press conference so people could see it and have the excuse built up already. My fans will know that I still stepped in there for you. He sucks. And finally we get to get rid of giving this guy undeserved title shots. That's all I got for you.
Dean Thomas criticized Sean Strickland after his UFC 312 loss, saying he wants to be something, but he's not that guy, pointing out gaps in Strickland's performance versus what he says and promotes going into the fight.
Posting.
Well, we just have to admit it now. We have to admit it. Sean Strickland is not who he says he is. He's not who he says he is. We want him to be something. He wants to be something, but he's not that guy. He's not the guy who's going to go to the death, to the death. He didn't go to the death. He didn't even go to the well. He didn't even go deep. I'm not saying he's not a great fighter. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to be where he's at, but he's not who he says he is. We got to admit that.
Anthony Smith also chimed in, saying that because of Strickland's style, when he falls behind, it's hard for him to catch up and win the fight.
Sean Strickland is a front runner. He has to get out front early. He has to start fast and he has to start putting rounds in the bank because he's not a guy that can be in second place and start closing the distance. It's not his fault. It's not his style. He doesn't have the one-punch knockout power. He's not a dominant offensive wrestler. He's not a submission guy, and he's just not much of a finisher. So once he loses the first round, I start getting nervous for him. Once he loses the second round, now I'm really nervous. He has to win the third. If he doesn't win that first, second, and third round, Sean Strickland can't win. And he's at this point in his career, I don't know that that's something he can change, Brendan.
Yeah, to flip.
Brendan Schaub misunderstood a joke from Joe Rogan about Brian Callen and Zhang Weili, leading him to claim, "I would beat the shit out of her, dude," despite acknowledging his size advantage as a former UFC heavyweight. Rogan clarified he was referring to Callen, not Schaub. A very weird response from Brendan in general. Meanwhile, Zhang Weili dominated Tatiana Suarez at UFC 312, securing a unanimous decision victory.
Ship.
It's like going to electric cars. You'll never do it.
Brian, if she wanted to have sex with you, you'd be very uncomfortable that she could kill you.
Yeah, she might be my type because I'm
Guys, I'm a fan of her too. I would beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, but you're
cool,
280 pounds.
You just said I'd be
gorilla.
scared of her.
Not you,
No, me.
Brian.
I thought you were talking me.
No.
That's why I said that.
No,
You know,
Brian. If Brian.
If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe. If you don't, you'll miss out on daily MMA news and people will think you're a casual. Demetrious Johnson offered advice to Sean Strickland, suggesting Strickland needs to swallow your pride and evolve his fighting style beyond the predictable Philly shell approach.
I know you guys always say I'm a Sean Strickland hater, but I am not. I basically call it how I see it. Sean Strickland has a style where he would not deviate from it. Whether he's losing a 5-round decision or if he's winning a 5-round decision, he will not deviate from that Philly shell style with that beautiful jab he has, along with a 1-1-2 and a 1-1 wide 4. He will not deviate from that, and the teeps and the push kicks. He's been doing that style from the very beginning in the last 4 years of his career, and he'll do it for the next 4 years of his career. In order to get better in this sport of mixed martial arts, you have to take the time, swallow your pride, swallow your ego, and put yourself in a position where you're going to force yourself to evolve and get better and learn new tools. That's the only way you're going to become a better fighter in this game. Because otherwise, people who are younger, who will take the time to evolve and get better, are always going to beat you.
Alex Pereira invited Israel Adesanya to train together. Recently, Israel Adesanya was seen training with former rival Robert Whittaker, but at UFC 312, Alex suggested that him and Izzy train together.
pode ter essa parceria toda aí, tem a gente que aprendeu um com o outro. Muitas coisas pode falar pra ele também, vai ser legal, e muitas coisas que pode falar pra ele.
We say let's get together, let's make this partnership happen. We feel that we have a lot to show you and you have a lot to show him.
Khamzat Chimaev reacts to Islam Makhachev showing interest in moving up to 185. He said, "I don't think they'll let him jump 2 weight divisions. He'd better fight at 170. As for 185, I'm the king here for now."
Как отреагировал на то, что Ислам Макхачев сказал, что возможно поднимется в средний вес и кинул Израил Ду Плесси?
Не знаю, если хочет, поднимает. Причем Ду Плесси, не Ду Плесси. С кем хочет, Ислам может драться. Это его возможности. А я тоже с кем хочу, я дерусь. И Ислам, если ему дадут шанс, пусть дерутся. Если не дадут, что знаю. Я не думаю, сейчас 2 веса ему дадут шанс перекинуться. Наверное, 70 лучше ему подраться. Это мое мнение, я не знаю. 84 это король.
That's all for today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more MMA content. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on the screen to get caught up.